Hey guys, welcome to the channel and another video. Today I'm going to be watching The Big Lebowski by the Coen Brothers, starring Jeff Bridges and John Goodman. That's what I thought. Looking up the poster for the film, I saw the names of Julianne Moore, Steve Buscemi, and John Turturro too, which is insane because every single one of them are big name actors in their own right. All of them are A-list actors, and by today's standards, I think this would be considered an ensemble cast because I've watched multiple films from each actor. About the Coen Brothers, they're proper filmmakers, starting from Fargo to Inside Llewyn Davis. They are fantastic filmmakers through and through. One other thing to note is that the cinematography was done by Roger Deakins, who is probably my favorite cinematographer. The Big Lebowski, as I understand, is a film involving a man called the Dude, who gets in a mistaken identity situation, and the comedy stems from there. I've known about this film for the longest time, and I don't know why I didn't ever watch it. That's all I know though. But before we get into it, to help support the channel, I have a Patreon page for full-length reactions to over 60 movies, early access, and weekly polls for what to watch next. You'll need your own copy to watch along, of course. Please consider being a patron. Please subscribe to the channel. Do check out my other videos. Like if you liked this video, dislike it if you didn't. With all that being said, let's get started. The Big Lebowski, the Coen Brothers, Bridges, Goodman, and a ton of A-list stars. Let's go.
This Lebowski, he called himself the Dude.
The Dude.
Now this here story I'm about to unfold took place back in the early 90s, and that's the Dude in Los Angeles.
I've heard about the Dude for the longest time, referred to in the third person.
But sometimes there's a man. Hell. I done introduced him enough.
He's paying 69 cents with a check. I've seen Jeff Bridges in mostly serious roles, so this is completely different to any of that. And the song just said tumbleweed.
Where's the money, Lebowski? You want that money, Lebowski? Where's the money, Lebowski?
We're straight into the story.
It's down there somewhere. Let me take another look.
Don't fuck with us.
No, don't do that.
Oh man.
See what happens, Lebowski?
So I'm guessing he's not the guy, since I know it's a mistaken identity situation.
You got the wrong guy. I'm the
Exactly.
Dude, man.
The fuck is this?
Obviously, you're not a golfer.
Isn't this guy supposed to be a millionaire? Thanks a lot, asshole.
Dunked him into the toilet. I think I'm getting the tone and aesthetic of the film already, slowly. Peter Stormare. I know that actor. And the Coen Brothers.
Were you listening to the Dude's story?
I was bowling.
So you have no frame of reference here, Donnie. Forget it, Donnie. You're out of your element.
Walter, the Chinaman.
Chinaman is not the preferred nomenclature. Asian American, please.
Okay, these are his two friends.
You know, this is the fucking guy. I could find this fucking Lebowski guy.
His name is Lebowski? That's your name, dude.
Honorary degrees, etc.
Those are Mr. Lebowski's children,
Different
so to
mothers,
speak.
huh?
Hoffman.
Mr. Lebowski is committed to sending all of them to college.
Okay, sir, you're a Lebowski, I'm a Lebowski. That's terrific.
Well, they were looking for you, these two guys.
Did I urinate on your rug?
He's so condescending.
Your wife owes
My
money.
wife is not the issue here. Get a job, sir. The bums will always lose.
He's not very receptive at all.
The old man told me to take any rug in the house.
Well, enjoy, and perhaps we'll see you again sometime, dude.
Blow on them.
Hey, that's Tara Reid.
You're not blowing.
Our guest has to be getting along, Mrs. Lebowski.
I'll suck your cock for $1,000.
Oh, it's that kind of wife.
Fucking dog has fucking papers.
Over the line!
Huh?
Mark at 0, next frame.
Bull. Give me the marker, dude. I'm marking an 8.
Oh man.
Peace away.
Walter?
You think I'm fucking around here, Mark at 0?
Coen Brothers can build up tension from nothing. They were just having a relaxed conversation a minute ago.
Smokey was a conscientious objector.
Conscientious objector. The police are here.
I'm perfectly calm, dude.
Yeah, waving the fucking gun around?
We need your help, and, well, we would very much like to see you. Thank you. Mr. Lebowski.
The physical acting by all the actors so far has been top-notch.
What makes a man, Mr. Lebowski?
Dude.
Huh?
You mind if I do it, Jay?
I received this fax this morning.
We have Bunny.
Bunny's been kidnapped?
This is a bummer, man.
Rat will fill you in on the details.
And there's classical opera music playing in the background, which I don't know why the Coen Brothers are doing.
He thinks the carpet business did this?
Well, dude, we just don't know.
I'm actually loving the music too. John Turturro, another great actor. Always playing eccentric characters. That's Hotel California in Spanish. I've only heard 2 of their songs, but they're both great.
Yeah, but he's a pervert, dude.
Yeah.
No, he's a sex offender with a record. He did 6 months of Chino for exposing himself to an 8-year-old.
Whoa.
You know, it's all pretty harmless. She probably kidnapped herself. She owes money all over town.
Fucking.
It's all goddamn fake, man. It's like Lennon said. You look for the person who will benefit and, you know...
I am the walrus.
Beatles? Lennon did not say that, I'm sure.
I did not want my buddies die face down in the muck so that this fucking strumpet.
There's so much imagery being thrown in my head right now.
My point is.
Are you ready to be fucked, man? Liam and me, we're gonna fuck you up.
Excellent framing of the characters from both ends.
8-year-olds, dude.
He's hallucinating or dreaming. This movie is taking weird turns. And I see why they hired Roger Deakins. And a fantastic song I don't know the name of, which I'll be looking up.
Take a woman like your kind.
So creative, that dream sequence.
Alright.
Oh, they took the rug. I wonder who took the rug though, because the Big Lebowski said he could keep the rug.
Here's the money. Her life is in your hands, dude.
Where the fuck are you going, man?
Take the ringer.
He's more trouble.
What the?
Have they called yet?
Dirty underwear?
Dirty undies, dude. Laundry.
Walter, what the fuck you thinking, man?
He's going for the old switcheroo.
Man, where do you want us to go?
Us?
Just tell me where the fuck you want us to go.
We make the handoff. I grab one of them, beat it out of him. Huh?
No, Walter.
When you cross the bridge, you throw the bag from the left window of the moving car.
That fucks up our plan.
No. What a F up. They just messed up bad. And one thing about the Coen Brothers, their plots are very complicated. Walter isn't concerned at all. And the dude doesn't know what to do despite the ringing phone.
They're gonna kill that poor woman, man.
They posted the next round for the tournament.
Donnie, shut the fuck up. When do we play?
Saturday.
That's his natural response to whatever Donnie says.
What am I gonna tell Lebowski?
I told that fuck down at the league office.
Framing the dude in the background shows Walter in charge. Donnie separately shows him not being involved in the situation altogether. And these are the little things Coen Brothers and Deakins can achieve.
Who's got a fucking $1 million sitting in the trunk of our car?
Our
What do
car,
they got?
Walter?
My dirty undies. Where is your car? It was parked in a handicap zone. Perhaps they towed it.
The phone keeps ringing to build up tension.
Brown, rust coloration.
There.
My rug was also stolen.
My name is Maud Lebowski. I'm the woman who took your rug.
Guess we can close the file on that one.
That's Julianne Moore's voice. Julianne Moore is also a Lebowski, so it has to be a relative, like a daughter, or his like other first wife or something.
My art has been commended as being strongly vaginal, which bothers some men.
Right, but let me explain something about the rug.
Do you like sex, Mr. Lebowski?
I was talking about my rug.
So I'm proposing that you try to recover the money from the people you delivered it to. And I am sorry about that crack on the jaw.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh? Where is my goddamn money, you bum?
I don't...
They did not receive the money, you nitwit!
We dropped off the damn money.
We?
Again, he made the same mistake again.
This could be a lot more...
He's trying to imply that his wife, as in Bunny, is involved.
Any further harm visited upon Bunny will be visited tenfold upon your head.
Oh, it's a finger, a toe, with green nail polish.
As if it's impossible to get some nail polish applied to someone else's toe.
Someone else? Walter is just a huge, I wouldn't say conspiracy theorist, but his way of thinking is messed up in the funniest way.
Hey, this is a private residence, man.
Oh no, it's the nihilists, like Peter Stormare and stuff. This is the second time he's been asked this question, but by a different set of people.
And tomorrow we come back and we cut off your Johnson.
Johnson.
Oh, my fucking briefcase, man, it's not here.
Yeah.
No one's going to cut your dick off.
Again, the framing of this shot is pretty well done.
They were nihilists, man.
Huh?
They kept saying they believe in nothing, man. I need my fucking Johnson.
You cannot drag this negative energy into the tournament.
Fuck the tournament.
You gotta
Sam
get
Elliott.
Gorilla.
He's the narrator at the beginning.
Sometimes you eat the bar, and
Sometimes the bar eats you.
sometimes the bar, well, he eats you. There's just one thing, dude. You have to use so many cuss words.
What's that got to do with anything?
You have not gone to the doctor.
So, you're Lebowski.
I think I recognize that actor too.
Looks like your mother really was kidnapped after all.
She most certainly was not.
I know this actor as well, but I know him from a very small role in How I Met Your Mother.
Could you slide your shorts down, Mr. Lebowski, please? Could you slide your shorts down, please?
His fingers are yellow from the amount of smoking he does. That's a nice little touch by the Coen Brothers. I don't know the significance of that letter yet because I couldn't really understand the handwriting.
We'll go there after the what have you. We'll brace the kid. Should be a pushover.
We'll be near the In-N-Out burger.
Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
That kid's already spent all the money, man.
We came to talk about little Larry. Is this your homework, Larry?
The note.
Where's the fucking money, you little brat?
Your homework.
We're gonna cut your dick off, Larry.
You're killing your father, Larry.
He's literally unresponsive.
It's time for plan B.
We're going to wreck the car.
You see what happens, Larry?
Oh.
This is what happens, Larry. You see what happens, Larry? This is what happens when you fucking stranger. What the fuck are you doing, man? Stop it!
It's not his car. I just knew it. I had a feeling.
No, hey, that's not his head! God damn it!
What a mess of a plot. And I have to admit, I'm having a little hard time following it.
No, Walter, it did not look like Larry was about to crack.
Jackie Treehorn wants to see the deadbeat Lebowski.
Jackie Treehorn is the pornographic filmmaker. This is weird but beautiful imagery. I don't know the significance of this at all.
What's your drink, dude? Wave of the future, dude. 100% electronic.
He predicted it.
Well, I still jerk off manually.
Treehorn is one step ahead.
Your money is being held by a kid named Larry Sellers.
15-year-old kid. Is this some sort of a joke?
I think he's been drugged. Oh no. Does this mean another hallucination? That imagery is pretty obvious. Gutter balls. Another, I'm guessing, beautiful dream sequence with master cinematography.
On a jagged sky, I just dropped in to see.
And I love the soundtrack of the film so far.
My soul in a deep.
I'm trying to think of criticisms of the film, but apart from the very complicated plot, I can't think of anything because look at the cinematography, man! Like, holy crap! There's definitely imagery here I'm missing. I've never seen Peter Stormare in a costume like this in my life. The framing and the actual cinematography is just brilliant.
Is this your only ID?
Know my rights, man.
How is he driving without a driver's license?
You don't know shit, Lebowski.
I want a fucking lawyer, man.
That you were drunk and abusive. I don't like you sucking around bothering our citizens, Lebowski.
Stay out of Malibu, Lebowski!
Keep your ugly fucking gold-bricking ass out of my beach community.
Man, come on. I had a rough night and I hate the fucking Eagles, man.
Oh, this is a song by the Eagles. I guess the cab driver loves the Eagles. It's Bunny. So she's not kidnapped and her toes are intact. Walter might have been right all along.
Oh, Jesus.
Where the plot is complicated, but it's not the fault of the directors. It's on myself.
Odd?
Love me.
Oh, Jackie Treehorn trashed the place. You thought I had your father's money. Cocktail?
No, thanks. It's not my father's money, it's the foundation's.
Oh, he runs stuff.
But we did let him run one of the companies briefly, but he didn't do very well at it.
Was that yoga?
It increases the chances of conception. What did you think this was all about? Fun and games? I want a child. I don't want a partner. In fact, I don't want the father to be someone I have to see socially.
So that doctor,
Exactly.
I get it, yeah.
What?
Oh man, my thinking about this case has become very uptight, yeah. Walter, you fuck! We gotta go to Pasadena, man! Come pick me up or I'm off the fucking bowling team!
That's a real threat Walter will listen to, because all he cares about is money and bowling.
Get out of that fucking car!
Relax, man. My name is Delfino. I'm a private snoop like you, man. It's a wandering daughter job. Her real name is Fawn Knutson.
Holy crap.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. Fuck off, Defino.
Halbe 5 cooking.
It's Herto.
He doesn't fucking want her back, man. He's had enough. He no longer digs her. It's all a show. I mean, he knows we never handed off his briefcase, but he never asked for it back. The $1 million was never in the briefcase.
Ah, that's why we weren't shown the money.
Jesus. What the hell happened?
It looks like Bunny's car.
Where was she, man?
Visiting friends of hers in Palm Springs. She just picked up and left. Never bothered to tell us.
He's back. No thanks to you.
Where's the fucking money, Lebowski?
He's saying the same line now.
You are scum, man. Who the hell is he?
We know the briefcase was fucking empty. We know you kept the $1 million for yourself. You figured, oh, here's a loser, you know, a deadbeat, somebody the square community won't give a shit about.
Well, aren't you? Out of this house now, you bums!
This guy fucking walks.
Walter has been wrong from the first second.
Worthy fucking adversary.
Who's in pajamas, Walter?
Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
I would have fucked you in the ass Saturday.
Love Totoro's performance. No, they burned the dude's car.
We want some money, Lebowski.
Yeah. You don't have the fucking girl, dude.
We don't care. We still want the money, Lebowski.
Fuck you.
His girlfriend gave up her toe.
She thought we'd been getting $1 million.
These guys gonna hurt us, Walter?
No, Donnie. These men are cowards.
Just because they're nihilists doesn't mean they're cowards.
$4, almost 5.
I got $18.
What's mine is mine.
Fuck you! Fuck you! I fuck you! I...
$4.
What a weird scene.
We got a man down, dude.
God, they shot him, man.
Shot. No, dude. Not myself, but I'm pumping blood. Might pass out.
Beautiful cinematography, but he didn't die, I hope. He didn't get hurt from the nihilist. He just had a heart attack.
I understand you're taking away the remains.
Oh man, he passed away.
I assume this is credit card.
It's $180.
Modestly priced receptacle.
God damn it! Is there a Ralph's around here?
The dude has a Ralph discount card. They literally got a tin can.
He died, as so many young men of his generation, before his time. We commit your final mortal remains to the bosom of the Pacific Ocean. Goddamn wind. Fuck.
God damn it, Walter.
I'm sorry.
What the fuck does anything have to do with Vietnam?
Exactly.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Dude is finally confronting him.
Let's go bowling.
Sometimes you eat the bar, and sometimes,
It's the cowboy, Sam Elliott.
Well, take care, man. Gotta get back.
Sure.
Yeah, well, the dude abides.
The dude abides.
I
Hey,
don't know about you, but I take comfort in that.
fourth wall.
I sure hope he makes the finals. I didn't like seeing Donnie go, but then I happen to know that there's a little Lebowski on the way.
She got pregnant.
Well, I hope you folks enjoyed yourselves. Catch you later on down the trail.
What a way to bookend the film. That was a fantastic film. But where's the money? Where's the money, Lebowski? So, we didn't get to see the money at all. Okay, so I took some time to collect my thoughts. First off, holy crap, that was an amazing film. This has to be one of the best films by the Coen Brothers. Jeff Bridges' performance as the dude was just legendary. But I have to say, John Goodman's acting was just as good, and so were the rest of the amazing ensemble cast. The strengths of the film included the amazing writing, the cinematography, the performances, and the music choices. And I'd consider the complicated plot to be a small weakness, but not a criticism, because I know Coen Brother films need rewatching for it to make complete sense. So my opinions are just from my initial viewing. Let's get right into it with the writing and directing by the Coen Brothers. Usually I recap the story, pointing out what I liked and disliked, giving reasons, before moving on to the other subjects of the film. But I'm not even going to attempt to explain the plot because it's so darn complicated, but in a good way. A way where your brain has to process all the auditory and visual elements of the film in addition to the plot. All three aspects were excellent, to say the least. So, the dude gets mixed up in a case of mistaken identity where all the parties think that the dude has the money that the Big Lebowski's wife Bunny owes to an adult filmmaker. Things get even more complicated when Bunny is kidnapped and the dude and Walter drop off dirty underwear instead of the actual ransom money. During all of this, chaos ensues, and we're shown a bunch of unique and over-the-top characters, including Maud, played by Julianne Moore, the Big Lebowski's daughter, who has her own agenda for getting the money back, and her weird pregnancy subplot. Tara Reid's Bunny, the adventurous wife who everybody suspects of kidnapping herself to get out of debt. Philip Seymour Hoffman's Brandt as a suck-up to the Big Lebowski. John Turturro's Jesus character, their bowling rival, and the nihilists headed by Peter Stormare's character too. By the end, it's heavily implied that the money was actually stolen by the Big Lebowski himself, as his wife and daughter are in control as his ex-wife and daughter are in control of the family fortune, but we never get to see the money the entire runtime at all. This complex plot was expertly shown by the Coen brothers in a way that was hilarious in every turn, but also had a ton of tension and mystery, as most of the time, even the viewer had no clue where the money was. The money is pretty much a MacGuffin in the film because even though the entire plot was centered around it, we never got to see it even once. I love the writing and directing by the Coen brothers, and I can't wait to watch more of their films, although I've watched a fair number of them already. By the way, I'm going to be using the line, "Where's the money, Lebowski?" Bunny said you're good for it. I'm going to use that in my real life now. There are just so many quotable lines here. Anyway, the cinematography. Moving on to the cinematography by Roger Deakins, who was amazing as usual. His visual imagery is what brought the script to life for me. The man did Blade Runner, so every single frame surely had some sort of meaning or reason behind it. And in addition to the excellent writing, it requires us to rewatch the film for it to make more sense, if that makes any sense. The dream sequences were just magical, and the actual framing of the actors were sublime. The positions of the characters in frame had meaning to them, which is rare for a comedy film, but not with the Coen brothers, I believe. I can't praise Deakins' work enough here. The editing in the film was good too, as I had no issues following the narrative, but I had a little trouble following the actual plot. The editing was kept simple, thankfully, or else it might have been overwhelming or overshadowed by the acting, writing, cinematography, and music. Speaking of the music, there was barely a score in the film, instead using a soundtrack most of the time, and let me tell you, the selection of music by the Coen brothers was top-notch. I'll be downloading the entire soundtrack as I loved most of the songs used in the film. A small but notable gag in the film was the dude's dislike of the Eagles music, despite the Coen brothers playing the Spanish version of their song Hotel California earlier in the film. That was a nice and subtle touch. Jeff Bridges as Jeff the Dude Lebowski was one of, if not his best performance I've seen so far. Bridges was the dude, from his mannerisms to his walk, to him referring to himself in the third person, to his casual, almost nonchalant, non-threatening speech pattern was just legendary. I can see why his character is still held up in such high regard even today. Bridges was perfectly cast in the role, and I cannot imagine another actor who could have played this role better than him. He was naturally effortlessly hilarious. Speaking of hilarious, equally funny was John Goodman as Walter and Steve Buscemi as Donnie. Both of them being the dude's bowling buddies. As much as I love Buscemi, Goodman's performance as Walter really stole the show. He was shown to be a Vietnam War vet who brings up the topic every single chance he gets. He was shown not to care like the dude, but in a more aggressive sort of way. I loved how he just casually ignores problems that he himself creates and puts the dude in worse and worse situations every single time. It was funny how nothing bad happens to him despite him being an ass the entire runtime, and Donnie dying of a heart attack even though he did nothing wrong at all and he was the butt of all jokes. I love both of their performances, honestly, but Goodman's took the cake for me. If I had to think of any criticisms or gripes with the film, it had to be two things. Firstly, the plot was a little complex for the average film viewer, but I don't think it's a valid criticism since most Coen Brothers films are like this. It requires more effort on the part of the audience, so I think it's fair. The second thing is, where's the money? Seriously, where is it? Bunny said the Big Lebowski was good for it, so damn it, Coen Brothers, just tell me where it is. I know the Big Lebowski probably stole the money and had no consequences for it. I don't know what to think about that. But where is the money? Overall, this was a timeless classic of a film. The Coen Brothers are fantastic, top-tier filmmakers. The comedy was sublime. Bridges' performance as the dude was stellar, and the music and cinematography were just divine. This is easily one of the best comedies of the 90s that I've seen. A cult classic, and it's highly, highly recommended for any adult. The dude approves. Anyways, thank you for watching. I have a Patreon page. Consider being a patron. Subscribe to my channel. Do check out my other videos. Like if you liked this video, dislike it if you didn't. I will see you in the next one. Bye.